Hey, this is Ken for the Information Nation, and we're bringing you more stuff. Oh yeah, we're bringing you a whole bunch of stuff today. I found this thing on Xfinity. It says, movie that I walked out on. And I browsed through it, found it interesting. So let us begin. We have the first one he walked out on, Dumb and Dumber. Hate to tell the lad, but never watched it. Never saw the Cotton Picker. A lot of people I know saw it. They thought it was funny. Personally, I thought it was stupid just from the commercials that I watched, so I never went to the show and saw it, never rented it, never even watched it. If it's ever been on TV, I would not know. So, let us continue. The number 19 was the Blair Witch Project. Maybe Blair wished that I would see the movie. Never did. So there's two of them that I never bothered to waste any money on. Continuing, we have Beowulf. Beowulf. There's a that one I really regret saying that I did see that movie. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. It wasn't that entertaining. So Hollywood right now has been putting out some really horseshit movies. Open Water. Open Water, I thought was an ad for Culligan. Never did see that one either. Just, matter of fact, I'd never heard about it until I clicked on it here. And the guy's comment is pretty cool. It says, "Why I walked out, it sucked you dry. I had to walk out, or would have been dehydrated." Oh, well, whatever. Pulp Fiction. I've seen bits and pieces of Pulp Fiction. I don't know. People say it's a cult classic. It would have to be a cult classic because I've never seen the whole thing. I've seen little clips here and there. Didn't really interest me. Thought it was another one of Hollywood's great ideas that just went bad. And we've got Cloverfield. I don't know what in the hell Cloverfield is. I thought it was about a bee colony that made honey. And as you can see from the photograph on here, a bunch of people all bloody. So apparently it was a blood and guts and gore movie. Never saw it. So I've been saving a whole lot of money not seeing a lot of the garbage that Hollywood has been putting out. The Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain, I thought it was about a paraplegic. Never bothered to see that one either. It's was a terrible movie from what I understand. It didn't garner a whole lot of praise, although it did from the Hollywood people because I guess it was about two guys who went gay, but doesn't bother me one way or the other. I didn't see it. I don't really care to see Brokeback Mountain. And we have now Waterworld. I got to disagree with the guy. It was kind of an interesting movie. Would I put it in my top 10? No way. There's no way I would put that movie in my top 10. But occasionally when, it's wintertime and the grass isn't growing and that's on TV, I will watch it. It's interesting. It's somewhat entertaining. I don't think it should have garnered the hatred from the critics that it did get. I thought it was a fair movie. Like I say, was it Oscar caliber? No way. An epic movie. I don't know what an epic movie is. Never saw it. Never even saw a commercial for it. Matter of fact, this is the first time I've ever heard of epic movie. From the look of the photograph on here and the guy who thinks he's Johnny Depp, I have no idea. It looks like a cheap porn film or something. It's like, it's that big, honest. Look at the look on her face. She knows it's that big. Never mind. But anyhow, RoboCop. RoboCop, I think he's slamming wrong. Because for its day, it was not only an interesting movie, had a lot of blood and gore and guts and violence, but it was kind of prophetic. Because it was filmed in Detroit. And look at Detroit today. Need I say more? The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man. I thought that was about a guy who either vaped or made candles. I never saw it. That's another one I saved money on. Those of you who've seen it, I'm sorry. The Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange for its day was an interesting movie. It was probably one of the first really perverted movies that Hollywood had put out. And a lot of people saw it. I saw Clockwork Orange. Basically, I went and saw the Clockwork Orange for the TNA. I was a lot younger then. But other than that, would I rent it? Would I watch it on TV? No, not really. It was definitely it was definitely different. As we continue, Last Tango in Paris. I thought this was a foreign make of Dirty Dancing. Never saw it. Never cared to see it. Marlon Brando. Everybody screams and hollers about what a great actor he was. He was good in The Godfather. But other than that, and a few other movies, but I really didn't see where he was this megastar. But I've been wrong before. Pirate of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Now, this is one of the Pirates of the Caribbean that I haven't seen yet. I like the other ones. This one here, he's saying the Kraken. I don't know if he's talking about the Addy that goes on top of your mod for vaping, or if he's talking about the actual Kraken. I have no idea. I like the Johnny Depp movies. I don't like his politics. I don't like his stand on things, but I like his movies. He's a fairly decent actor. I wouldn't call him megastar material, but then again, I'm not in the business. I'm just in the business of annoying people here on YouTube. Eyes Wide Shut. A lot of people saw this movie. A lot of people walked out on the movie. A lot of people saw the movie just to see Nicole Kidman's attributes. Other than that, this movie had nothing to offer. And I mean nothing to offer. And if you were to cut out all the scenes except for the ones with Nicole Kidman showing her attributes, you'd have soft porn. Ishtar. What is an Ishtar? I saw the banner on that, and I thought it was a very long Joe Camel commercial. I thought they were selling cigarettes. I thought Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman and them were selling cigarettes. I don't know what an Ishtar is. Never saw it, never cared to, never found out what it was about. The English Patient. Maybe they ought to shoot one called the President, the Usurper in the Oval Office. And they could talk about the illegal alien who is now hiding in the Oval Office, dictating the concept of what this country should be like, rather than the English Patient. I've seen clips of it, and when I say I've seen clips of it, it's kind of like I watch it for about 2-3 minutes when it's on TV, and I go, no, not for me. Click, go on to the next one. So you can tell I have very selective tastes. The Exorcist. Now, I have to agree. I went and saw The Exorcist with my wife when it first came out. And as soon as Linda Blair started spewing pea soup all over the place, I got up and walked out. I'm sorry. There are too many people in the audience hurling. Maybe that's what they should have called the movie, The Hurl. I'm not quite sure. But anyhow, number 2, Leaving Las Vegas. I thought it was a travelogue with, what's his name here? What's his face? I don't know what Leaving Las Vegas is about. This is another movie that I never bothered to spend any money on. Didn't care to spend any money on it. Won't spend any money on it. Won't waste my time seeing it. You know, that's one of the things. It's kind of like with YouTube. You got to put at least some kind of a catchy title on a movie to get people's attention. Leaving Las Vegas. Like I say, it sounds like it's a travelogue. And what was the number 1 picture that this guy or girl or whoever wrote this article actually walked out on? Well, let's find out. Natural Born Killers. Natural Born Killers. Look at that. Woody Harrelson. Never saw it. Saw little clips of it. Didn't care for it. I don't know, a lot of people said it was a disgusting movie with a lot of blood and gore and guts and veins hanging out of people's teeth. But other than that, had no interest in seeing it. But then again, that's my opinion. Hey, this is Ken for the Information Nation, bringing you more stuff. I'm glad you could stop by and watch this video. Hey, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, you can get email notifications every time we upload a video. So, in the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? Hey, have a good day.